Alright everyone, so I got the truck leveled up on the passenger side, kind of got it a little more level, and I'm at a familiar spot today. It's about 38 degrees with a low of 24 tonight, so it's going to get chilly, and got the fire pit over here. Going to get the awning set up. We're going to try to keep warm tonight with the new heater I've got, and enjoy this nice view by the water. So let's go ahead, get everything set up, and try to warm up a bit. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and get the awning set up. So as you can see, the ground is very unlevel, but with these adjustable poles, it makes it really easy to set up. And if you look over here, got a nice view of the water. Now this is a familiar spot, but the water level is usually right here, and you can see where it is now. So I want to show you guys what I got for heat tonight. And I've just got this Apache case. This is the 3800 from Harbor Freight. So if I open this up, and in this case here, if you can see, I've got a little heater and some butane canisters. So this is the Covia Cupid butane heater, and it's just got these little legs on the front and on the top. You slide your butane in there and it locks into place. And on the side here you can see your knob to adjust your heat settings. And you can just see this is just a little compact heater. Butane goes inside right there. Nice and simple and very compact. So with the buddy heater, which is what I typically use in the back of the truck, it gets way too hot. So I wanted something a little bit smaller and didn't take a whole lot to set up, and this right here I think is going to work just great. The one downfall to this type of heater is it takes butane. I really didn't like that it takes butane, but these are very small canisters, and the one thing about butane is in the cold weather it does not work as good. So what I've done was put it all inside of this case here. In this case it's got like this foam material to kind of insulate it a little bit. So my idea was to put it in the case to try and keep the butane from getting near as cold as it would outside of the case. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I figured I would at least give it a shot. But this is what we're going to be trying out tonight, and I want to mention that don't ever rely on just a heater to stay warm. Get yourself a good quality sleeping bag that's nice and warm. And tonight I brought my 0 degree sleeping bag. You can see this thing is just bulky and heavy, but it's nice and warm. And it's great for truck camping. I'll have it linked in the description if you guys want to get one. My main reason for getting a heater like this is to run it at night before I go to bed. If I want to wake up in the middle of the night and try to warm up a little bit, I can start this up nice and easy. Or one of my favorite times to use it is in the morning when I first wake up. Get out from under the sleeping bag. This thing takes the edge off, gets it nice and warm back here in the truck. I can make my coffee, my breakfast back there, stay plenty warm, crack a couple of windows. I've got a carbon monoxide detector. So we're going to be trying this out tonight. Hopefully it works great, but we'll find out together. So it's about 4 o'clock now. Obviously it's about to get dark here in about, I'd say, an hour and a half. Trying to get everything set up before it gets too dark. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a cup of coffee really quick before we get the fire going, because it is pretty chilly out. Okay. We're just going with the folders. coffee bags. Oh, cheers everyone. That'll warm you up a little bit, but I've got to get that fire started soon. It's getting chilly. We've got us a fire pit right here in front of the awning. I think it's far enough back to where I'm not too worried about it. I can see the moon, the sun's going down, and it is just so, like, it is so quiet out here. All I hear is a few birds, and that is it. Oh, that fire feels good. So I'm going to get started on supper pretty soon, but just wanted to kind of hang out by the fire for a few minutes before it gets too dark. It's been a nice evening. Alright, so for dinner tonight, I'm actually going to do sort of a breakfast. So I've just got some pancake stuff here and got some bacon. So we're just going to do a couple of pancakes, a few pieces of bacon. It's about 5:30 now, so we're going to go ahead and get started on that. So I'm going to be using this Stoke Voltaics Nomad Cook system. So I'm using the EcoFlow Delta 3 Plus, and we're going to hook it up to it, fry up some bacon, and make some pancakes. Should be pretty good. There we go. So I just got this shake and pour from Bisquick. It makes it really easy when you're camping. You can also do like a Ziploc bag and mix it all inside the Ziploc bag and then kind of cut a hole out in the corner. Squeeze it out that way. That way works good too. I figured I'd go ahead and try this out. Try the pancakes first. Oh, it's good. Bacon's good as well. So it's getting quite chilly away from the fire, but it feels really good right here. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this right here by the fire. Then I've got a mess to clean up, and I've got a couple more pieces of firewood. It's getting close to 6 o'clock, so I might try to look for some more wood and try to hang out here a little while longer. got the Bouge RV hot water heater. It was kind enough to send me this. This is going to be super helpful with the hot water. So let's try it out. Oh yeah. So this little unit is from Bouge RV. It's like a hot water heater. It's really good for showering and stuff. But as you can see here, I wash dishes with warm hands, which is always a bonus in the wintertime. So definitely check out Bouge RV if you're interested in something like this. This is really cool. And if I was staying multiple nights, I would set up a shower tent, put this thing inside, plenty hot enough to take a shower in, even with it being this cold out. So I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Really cool little product, and thank you to Bouge RV, and thank you guys for allowing me to do stuff like this. So I really appreciate it. Well everyone, I've got everything cleaned up for the most part. Just threw my last piece of wood on, so I'm gonna let this fire die down, get all the warmth from it I can, and crawl into the back of the truck. And I'm excited to test that new heater out. I'll run it for a little bit before I go to sleep, just kind of see how warm it gets in there. I've got my thermometer set up for the outside and inside so we can see exactly the difference it makes, and that should be fun. So I'll meet you guys in the back of the truck here in a little bit. It is 31 outside, 37 degrees in here. And this thermometer I have from ThermoPro. Really good thermometer so far. I've had a couple others that just they just quit working after a couple uses, but so far so good on this one. And I'll have it linked in the description down below if you guys are interested. So basically all you do is set one thermometer outside and you bring this one in, and it'll tell you the temperature for both. You can do Fahrenheit or Celsius, but it's got like a little kickstand on the back. Set it up over here. Now what I've been excited about is this new heater. You can see this leg just kind of pops out, and you just set it up like this right here. So let's go ahead and get our butane. And I do have a carbon monoxide alarm right here. Let's see. Looks like we just push in. There we go. I'm going to try it out on the lowest setting. And we'll see how it does right here in this spot. I can move it to the floor or something. It's putting off some heat. So you can see you got your butane in right here. There's the heat. And on this side you can see your knob to adjust your settings. I've got it on low right now. So you guys can see 31 degrees outside, 40 in here already. It's already warming up. And it's not putting off too much heat like the Buddy heater did. which works well. If it's really cold, the buddy heater is still a really good option. But I think for a small space like this is going to be just fine for me. Alright everyone, so this little heater is actually doing exactly what I was hoping for. It's keeping it nice and warm in here, but it's not overly hot to where you've got to take off a bunch of layers. It is 31 degrees outside and 46 degrees in here, which is perfect. It's got it just warm enough to where it's comfortable in here and not overly hot. So as you can see, I've got it set up on the case that I store it in, and I've been filling the back here. It's not getting hot at all back here, so it's no problem having it kind of close to the wall back there. And you can kind of see it's angled like up, so it's kind of out, further out. And down below here, I mean, I could sit here and touch this for a while. It is not hot at all right here. So I know a lot of you guys do stuff like this, truck camping and stuff, and if you're interested in one of these little heaters, I'll have it linked in the description down below. I got it off of Amazon. Wasn't a bad price if you're going to be comfortable in the winter time and not either way too hot or way too cold. I think it's worth it. And got to remember to keep the butane canisters warm. Don't let them freeze up and you'll be just fine. If you don't want to drill a hole or run a bunch of stuff inside your truck for like a diesel heater or something, this is a pretty good option really. Obviously there's going to be a little bit of condensation, but so far it's not too bad. I mean, you're going to get condensation regardless of what you're camping inside of because you're going to be breathing in there. So anyway guys, I'm going to lay down, get ready for bed. It's about 9 o'clock now, so I'm going to get comfortable and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night guys. Good morning everyone. Thermometer showing 28 degrees in here, 21 outside. Definitely got cold last night, but this sleeping bag is so warm. It's about 8:30, so it's time to get up, get that heater going, and get some coffee made and get ready to get out of here. Alright guys, let's get us some coffee made here. I'm just going to use my little Joel kettle. You guys can probably see the heater down here. It has got it 55 degrees in here, plenty warm. And I'm still on the same bottle that I put in last night. I just turned it off before I went to bed, running about 45 minutes. I've had it going for probably another 45 minutes now. So, going pretty strong. I'm just plugging into my EcoFlow River 3 down here. Let's see. I'm just going to do the folders again like yesterday. We'll have us some coffee made and we can get outside, get everything packed up, and get ready to get out of here. This has been a really good trip, and this new heater I got, I'm so excited about it because it keeps it plenty warm in here. It's not too hot. As you can see, I've still got all my layers on besides a coat, so that's not bad at all. With the buddy heater, you could run it 10 minutes and you have to turn that thing off or run it on pilot. But this, I just run it on low. I haven't even put it on high yet. It could probably get even warmer in here, but don't really need it. So awesome little heater. Looks like the sun's coming up out there. It's going to be a nice day. running goes. So this is a heated jacket from a company called Meltivo. Right here on the left hand side, got a zipper. Down in there you've got your little plug, and you've got a power bank that's included. Plug in your power bank, put it down in there, zip it up. So on the left hand side here above Meltivo, you've got your power button. You hold that in once and it'll turn red. Click it again, it'll turn blue, and then it'll turn green as well. So you've got high, medium, and low, 3 settings. And the coils will start to heat up in the front and the back. Keep you nice and warm. And got a nice big hood. You can Velcro this right here if you'd like. Pockets on the side, pocket right here. Really nice little jacket, guys. So if you're interested in one of these, Meltivo did send me this to share with you all, and I think this would be a pretty cool little product to take out camping or really anywhere. And I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Get yourself one of these and try to stay warm this winter. Alright everyone, well that's me all packed up, ready to go. This has been a really fun one. It got cold on us, but that little heater was awesome, worked great, and we stayed warm by the fire all night. The pancakes and bacon last night, that was really good, and just kind of hanging out under the awning by the campfire, just can't beat it. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.